swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. 41st home run of the year for him as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton is a 300 hitter on the dot. Can't complain about that.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Hit in the air to shallow center. Kiermaier is there. And that's the 3rd out. So they get 3 runs here, all coming via solo home runs. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead this one 3-0. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Boy, this guy was unbelievably good in this last one. Struck out a ton of guys in an amazing performance, and all of his pitches were working. Let's hope he brings that A game back with him in this one.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. Just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch. All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Dero, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matt, I'm looking for someone to step up right now. Down 3 runs, someone's going to have to hit a gapper with runners in scoring position. It all starts with the leadoff guy. Find a way to execute and get himself on base. See if they can get a rally started and get back in there.
Standing in, Denard Span. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fouled off.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
That's ball 2.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. missed with that one. It's ball 4. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the shortstop, Matt.
So next to
Duffy.
the plate for Tampa Bay, Matt Duffy. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Here's C.J. Cron now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Tanaka pauses. First pitch on the way. Missed with a slider. Span. The runner at first with 2 gone. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. They trail it here 3. Brandon Drury will bat next. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, 2 down now.
Batting ninth, the first baseman.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Yeah, a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 3-0. First pitch of the at-bat.
Here's
the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's hitless in 6 tries. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the 1-1 delivery. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out Another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on outfielder Brett Gardner. You need a center fielder, he can play there. You need a corner spot, he's got that covered too. He has baseball acumen, awareness, a savvy for the game. Even if the offense lags a little bit, defense is always on point.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. And the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres gloves it, and there's out number 2.
Batting 7, left fielder, Carlos Gomez.
Set to get his day started, Carlos Gomez. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Tanaka into his motion. Here it is on 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. They trail in this one 3-0. Back for the top of the 3rd here at the Trop as we give you a look there at nearby Clearwater Beach. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Jacoby Ellsbury.
First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot for Jacoby Ellsbury, number 23 for him thus far. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching his pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Popped him up. Echeverria has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Swinging a soft liner. And safe at first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time, and we'll see how they want to score that.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. Standing in now, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 as he chases the slider. The 1-2. Line to the right side. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season. Well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And he is out on the tag. At the plate, Brad Miller. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
A ball and no strikes. In past meetings with Tanaka, comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home is taken for strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
3-2 now. Another full count offering on its way. And he fouls this one off. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Echeverria now. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 home. A ball and a strike now. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gardner comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, right fielder
Malik Smith the next to hit. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Rays go. Ready for another chance. Brandon Drury. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Gomez. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury, and that is 27 for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Jose Alvarado answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Brett Gardner now as he drives a liner to right center. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Bird, the runner at second with 1 away. High in the air out to center field. Miller over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in once again, Ronald Torreyes. 1 for 2 with a solo shot that came back in the first inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Rays nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Denard Span. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And he struck him out.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Duffy, a California-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Here's C.J. Cron now. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Next for New York, Gary Sanchez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. Gomez is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he rips it on the ground to second. Miller is there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Smith racing back to the track, to the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 45 home runs now on the campaign as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Softly hit out toward short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit. Gets you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Brandon Drury will bat next. High in the air out to center field. On the move is Kiermaier. And the inning is over. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Middle of the afternoon here on the west coast of Florida. It's the Yankees 8, the Rays nothing. Riding in once again, JT Realmuto. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive approach. They got to find a way to get something in the zone. Somebody's got to be willing to take a pitch, maybe move something the other way to kind of calibrate what the strike zone's going to be.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting. Center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Here's Carlos Gomez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Adeiny Echeverria is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Rays strand a pair. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Striding in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Popped him up. Echeverria on the move. One down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Popped high in the air. Realmuto has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th, and that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Pulled softly out toward right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he didn't try and do too much. He took what the pitcher gave him, got the front foot down, and was able to fist feed a soft liner over the infielder's head.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Ronald Torreyes the next to bat. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Pretty much right in the glove that time, and the inning is over. Malik Smith the next to hit. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So 1 away for Denard Span. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit to first. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. No hits to this point. Tanaka sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Down in order go the... Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Kiermaier coming on. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Aaron Judge will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Here's the first pitch to him. Way in front of that fastball. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 0-1 on its way. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. A solo shot here to left. His third home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. Hit hard to short. Duffy takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Digging in and looking for more, Didi Gregorius. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Waiting on it is Smith. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 9, the Rays nothing. Here's C.J. Cron now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Gregorius ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He swings and grounds it to short, taken in by Gregorius. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rays go in order, 1-2. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, and he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Deaver, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league, they definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Greg Bird. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run shot for Jacoby Ellsbury, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ronald Torre is the next to bat, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Duffy is underneath this one, and there's the 2nd out of the inning. And now time is going to be called here, as we've got some Yahoo out there on the field. And per Major League Baseball, we're not going to show it to you, but security's got him surrounded now, and he's likely going to spend the rest of the afternoon in the pokey. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees. Here's Carlos Gomez. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Got him, and that's number 15 for the ball game. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Up next for the Rays, Brad Miller. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Adeiny Echeverria. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Aaron Judge will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled to the left side. Duffy from deep in the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Giancarlo Stanton now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a one-out double.
Now batting.
Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double, the second.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Brendan Drury. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Stanton on third with 2 out. A bouncer up the middle. Duffy right there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left. Malik Smith the next to hit. Starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional. Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
The batter, number 2.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Denard Span. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And that one just missed outside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just got a piece up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. 3-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Shortstop, Matt
So striding in, Matt Duffy. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
12-0, the rather convincing shutout final score. New York bang out 10 home runs. Masahiro Tanaka earns win number 15 on the year and mark him down for 17 strikeouts to boot. Nate Eovaldi struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.